Angel Reese has been a great teammate on the sideline, which she said she wanted to be out for the rest of the season. You mentioned Shimmy. I mean, her game the other day was one of her best of the season against LA.
Well, I mean, if you're going to go out, that's the way you go out, because you give these fans here a taste of what's to come, sort of like a taste of Chicago, since that's going on right now. But there's been a lot of critiquing her efficiency this season. Well, she was a cool 60% from the field on Friday night, 33% from three-point. You know, she had another double-double. You know, so it was just a great example of what to expect from Angel as she continues to develop her game moving forward.
Well, the player that stepped into her for the starting lineup today, Isabel Harrison, talked about her game, and she has pieced together her own package of highlights.
Well, throughout this season, Isabel Harrison has proven herself to be very effective when she's called upon. And tonight, she stepped up big when the lights were shining the brightest. She did a phenomenal job of displaying her mobility, her impact on the game, how she's able to face up, how she's able to pass, rebound, and of course, defend. I've been very impressed with Izzy Harrison today.
That'll likely be the lineup the rest of the way down the final stretch of the season in this playoff push. Ball's going to stay on this end of the floor. Got a foul. They get Harrison. Sky shot 51% against Los Angeles from the field on Friday. That was best performance of the season. In only one other game had they done that. Well, now you get a chance today to possibly go over 50% in back-to-back games. Currently right at that marker of a really stellar, efficient, offensive evening. And doing it on the home floor in front of the home fans here to Wintrust. Gotta love the smile Kennedy Carter's playing with. Like you said on Friday, it just felt like she brought the juice back to this team, and it's carried over to Sunday. Cardoso couldn't squeeze that in. No look pass. Howard able to waltz her way to the lane.
That's that slithery aspect of her game that we were talking about earlier, Jason.
Slithery, slippery. Approaching the final minute. Carter with 28 points, somehow got that out of trouble. 3 to shoot. Harrison has to go up with it. Got it off just in the nick of time. But again, they can hold on here, and it looks like they will with this 13-point lead a minute to go. Did a better job of defending Agunbowale in the second half. Sky will take a little more control of the 8th and final playoff spot than they had coming into today. Had Atlanta won, then they would have taken it over, at least until the end of this one, but the Atlanta Dream lost to the Fever. So off the eyeglass for some style points. Isabel Harrison fittingly gonna put the icing on the cake of keeping that 8th and final playoff spot for the time being.
And why not? Izzy Harrison has stepped up in so many ways in Angel Reese's absence, so why not with a high-arcing teardrop shot off the glass to just cap it off? Right now, she's 2 points away from tying a career high. Angel Reese has to be so proud of her front court sisters and how they have played this afternoon.
They wanted to play for Angel today, and a collective effort. You got 5 players in double figures. Dana Evans, Kennedy Carter, Kamilla Cardoso, Isabel Harrison, Michaela Onyenwere, all with 10 or more points in this game. They hit the glass right from the get-go, knowing that would be important. Winning the points in the paint battle. Teresa Weatherspoon picked up her first regular season win as the Sky head coach against this Dallas Wings team way back in May. These teams look A heck of a lot different since that game. Different stage of the year, but a mindset of every game has magnitude. And they came into this one with that mindset, and it's paid off with a 92-point effort today.
I mean, the three post players, Isabel Harrison, Bree Turner, Kamilla Cardoso, you want to talk about just stepping up big and taking advantage of opportunities. 31 points, 23 rebounds, over 50% shooting amongst the three of them. I don't know if they're going to buy Angel dinner after this or Angel's going to buy them dinner after this, but it's an outstanding team effort.
They defended Satou Sabally pretty well. She got off to a solid start, but since then, Sabally has slowed down. 5 of 15 from the field on the day. She averages 19. They held her to 12. And now the shot clock essentially off, as it's practically the same as the game clock. Fans know it. They can rise to their feet and give this Sky group a standing ovation that they deserve. For the first time this season, back-to-back 50% from the field and back-to-back 90-point games. The offense finding some life. Kennedy Carter had 28 points. Hyped up as can be for Isabel Harrison. They want this playoff spot.
We can talk about Kennedy Carter's 28 points all we want. We're used to that. But let's talk about Kennedy's 6 assists as well. Kennedy Carter played over 31 minutes, 6 assists, only 3 turnovers, and just an absolute joy to watch, to play with, and to appreciate.
She's our player of the game, brought to you by Magellan Corporation, proud partner of the Chicago Sky. 92-77, back-to-back wins, and the Atlanta Dream lose, so the Sky keep the 8th and final playoff spot for the time being. Still huge games coming up down the stretch for the Sky, but they can hold on to it. A big, big win for them today. Got 5 players in double figures.
It's a total team effort. Coach Spoon, she always says it is such a coaching cliche, Jason, but she says next man up or next woman up or next person up, whatever you want to say. But and in this case, no truer tale. Angel Reese goes down. You're not going to cry about it. You're not going to pout about it. Our goals don't change. We're still trying to make the playoffs. So everyone else has to step up and give a little bit more. That's exactly what Chicago did today.
Homestand continues on Wednesday against the Mystics. 7 p.m. start here to Wintrust. That'll be a huge game. And a Washington group that they lost to last time they played them. Mystics have found a way to claw their way back in the playoff race as well. They're currently 10th in the standings, so it's going to be a huge game. And we say hi to Isabel Harrison now after her first start of the season against her former team. 21 points today.